All right, so this is my newest vehicle. This is a '09 Chevy HHR that I picked up here recently. It's got a really trash wrap on it right now. So getting this off of here would just be such a pain in the butt. That's not what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna utilize the fact that it looks kind of ugly right now, and I'm gonna turn it into a kind of cross between a post-apocalyptic Mad Max style with a little bit of cyberpunk. And I'm going to turn this vehicle into my latest theme vehicle. For those of you just starting with my channel, when I first started Ballistics, one of the things I used to do a lot was make custom themed vehicles, and that's one of my passions. So it's about time to do that. I'm going to do some extreme customs with this, so I haven't decided exactly which route I'm going to go, but it could be anywhere from cutting the entire roof off and recaging it to having a turret mounted on the roof with a hatch to come out of the top. Just, I don't know, some random stuff. So a lot of metal work, a lot of kind of out of the box thinking. So this is how it looks now, and you're gonna see how it turns out. All right, so the first step on this post-apocalyptic journey is going to be this hood, which looks terrible right now. But my idea to fix that is to not. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a piece of the scrap from the rocket stove video that I did. I'm going to trim this down to match the angle of the hood. And then this will be a giant scoop that goes on the hood. We'll cut that out, and then there's going to be two miniguns that come out of the front of this. It's also going to feed the air intake, which is directly below this. So practical. All right, so now we got the hood cut. Check the scoop, and that's where the air is going to flow into the engine. So functional air intake system for it. I could put a piece of mesh or something over that, but I do have a plan for this. So what I want to do is kind of line up where everything is going to be, and show you the next piece I'm going to add to this. So these are some mock miniguns that I did yesterday. So these are essentially going to sit like this out of the hood. So this is going to cover them like that, and it's just another little touch to add a little something to it. So what I'll do is I'll make these able to be mounted on there like that, to where those could just get mounted to the hood itself. That'll give it an awesome look to it. So I'll go ahead and get those cut up right now. Blooper reel. So I will have to cut this channel to accommodate the guns. Take them to the gun show. And those are going to sit right there, just like that. There'll be something to the tune of this. Oh shit. All right, so there you have it. There's the hood scoop as it sits. I might do some more modifications to it later, but it looks good. I'll go ahead and spray paint it black, and then it'll be ready to go. And there you have the finished product. So I went ahead and I added a little bit of grading in between there, as you can see, and I spray painted the guns with a silver spray paint. scoop works. Looks good. And I got the cutouts in there as well. Another thing I did just to kind of take advantage of the opening in the hood was I designed and 3D printed these little scoops. Drilled some holes in the back of the intake there, so that way I can get fresh air from that scoop. Okay, so the hood's done. Today what I'm going to be doing is working on the sides. So what I originally wanted to do was run bars straight across and have about 3 of them. But then I decided I was going to try something different. So this is Etrack, and Etrack is usually used in the inside of semi-truck trailers. What I want to do is I want to put it on the outside right here. And then I'm going to still have a bar on the top and the bottom, but now I have a little bit of a modular surface to mount different accessories to in the future without having to drill back into the body. So today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to level this out and get this mounted on there on both sides. And then what I'll do is I'll cut here and here so that way the doors can still function. So that's the new side profile there. Now time to cut the door right here, and I could have cut it in advance, but I wanted it to be straight and right where it was going to be and be stable before I cut it. Just my own personal preference. All right, so the Etrack's installed. So that's what it looks like on there. So I have a bunch of ideas for different attachments and things that are going to hook to it. So on the driver's side, I decided to do a little tube work. I like to work with raw materials as well as recycled materials. So these are some tubes that I bent up to match the body contour. This is going to be a cargo system, so basically for the tire carriers that have a bag on the back, this is going to be a system that can connect to that as well as utilize the Etrack underneath. I hope you like this video. This is part 1 of a series of all the things that I will be doing to the HHR. So if you like what you see, stay tuned. Remember the name, Ballistics Designs. See you again next time.